Hi, this is Bridget with Life on Spectrum, and today I'm going to talk to you about cyber schools. Now, this is becoming a huge trend in our society, and I can see some good things about it, and I can also see some bad things about it. However, today I'm going to specifically talk about our students on the spectrum on cyber schools. Now, a lot of people think this is great because they get to actually sit at home in their pajamas or in whatever they're comfortable in and actually sit there and still learn and be educated and graduate on time and sometimes even early. However, they're also missing some of the basic things that schools give you. And I don't care if you're talking about private school or even public school, but if you're sitting in a classroom, any student that's in there, they actually start to learn not only the academics, but also the social surroundings. Think about it. If you're sitting there and your teacher's glaring at you, you start to understand what that glare means, whether it's knock it off, or if it's to get back to work, or if it's a happy glare that they're proud of you for doing something well. Those are the social cues that you cannot learn on cyber school. Also, in the school environment, it is things that even though it sometimes is rough on the playground or it's rough, sitting and doing like a board game with other individuals, that's what's really important. And whether you like to believe it or not, those are the skills that will actually help them in their work and occupational skills setting after high school. The other thing that you need to start thinking about is if they are not going into some kind of classroom and are only doing cyber school, what are they going to do for college? Now, I know some of you are sitting there saying, well, they can take online classes. You're absolutely right. But once again, then it's going to come down to what do they do after college? Once again, eventually they're going to have to do an interview. Eventually they're going to have to meet someone. Now, some of you are saying, well, some people Skype. That's true, but even on Skype, you need some social pragmatics and social skills. Without being in a classroom or being in an atmosphere of learning that, it's very difficult for anyone to get a job, whether it's Skyping or live. So keep that in mind. And the other thing, a lot of you might be sitting there saying, well, they can still do cyber school, I'll just take them out. Well, you're right. They can still learn things, like I said, in the community, but it's still different than actually taking orders, learning to listen, and understanding what another person wants you to do. And those are some of the things that you cannot teach in the community and that a mom just cannot teach. Trust me, I know. I've tried to do it and it's better coming from another teacher instead of me. Hopefully that helps, and I'm Bridget with Life on Spectrum. Thanks for watching that episode, and make sure you come back and join us again for upcoming videos. They'll be uploaded almost on a daily basis. Also, if you really enjoyed us, like us below, or even leave a comment for us to respond back to. And if for all of you that are really involved in the Life on Spectrum, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you. We hope that this is worthwhile for you, and we'll see you next time on Life on Spectrum.